Okay, joined now by Florida Atlantic head coach Jennifer Sullivan, guard Maya Perry. Coach, we just start with your initial thoughts on the game.
Just kind of still in that numb, walking through a daze feeling, devastated for our team. I really thought we had a good chance to win this game. So just kind of processing that emotion right now. But first, I'll say just really proud of this group. It was a long, hard season. And I think a season like this, it's very easy to go your separate ways and divide as a team, and they never did. They stayed together. They stayed showing up in practice and being coachable. And I want to thank them for that. And I appreciate them and our staff for helping make that happen. As far as the game goes, I mean, I thought we got off to a really great start in the first half. Defensively held them 15 points in the first half, but then the second half they had a great third quarter, and we just got those lulls where we were struggling to find ways to score. So disappointing way to go out. Would have liked to see a little bit more offensive production in order to give us a better shot, but this is where we are.
Was that really the difference? So it's not 9-4. You're up 9-4 after the first quarter. You hold them to 4, but you're only 5 points ahead. Is that really the difference in that? The inability to kind of set up get a better number up there offensively.
Yeah. As we're getting stops or making a run, I'm kind of like looking at the score and the time and just really want to pull away a little bit more if we're getting those type of stops to capitalize on those moments. And because again, they're going to be a team that's going to make a run, so we want to try to get as creative a cushion as we can to avoid that. And I'll give credit to them. I thought one of the biggest keys for us in this game was out rebounding them and give ourselves more possessions. And that separation happened a little bit later in the third quarter, and they ended up, I think, out rebounded us by 4. And our goal was try to out rebound them by 1. So.
I guess going beyond the game a bit, obviously you started the season, pretty well, 9 wins through the beginning of January, and then it kind of, took a turn. Was it just, the season-ending injuries, the loss of Aaron, anything beyond that you can point to that maybe just, sent things the other way?
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it. I thought we got to a strong start. So obviously Erin went down. She was our leading scorer at the time, and I think doing really good things. It was not in conference play, so I don't know how that would have transitioned over, but I liked what she brought to our team. But then we had a couple other players that were out for the first half of the season, having to transition in with Lavisa and Zahira. So it's kind of just been a makeshift situation throughout the year. We've had to put a lot on players like Maya, Stephanie, and Jada throughout the year, and proud of them for carrying that. But we've not had a lot of depth at the guard position. We've had to play some players that were more forward position, moving them over to the guard spot, and so just kind of a figure it out type season and trying to make shift as we go. And we found some bright spots where we were able to make it work. And like I said, just really proud of them for adjusting on the fly and figuring things out.
And I need to ask you about the young lady next year. So with Maya, getting into an all-conference level performance this season, I mean, what did you see out of her in terms of her growth and development?
I mean, in the midst of all the chaos, Maya's been so consistent. And I mean, it's funny as we're doing the voting for the all conference, we have just the 2 conference teams, the first team and the second. And I mean, it's some talented players on that list. It's hard for me to even pick. And so it made it even more exciting and proud for me and our team that she made the team. She deserved to be on that team. She's put in the work throughout the season. She's been consistent. The 31-point performance she had against Memphis, she only hit 2 threes. So she's not just a shooter. And I think that's kind of been a little bit of her label, but I think it's unfair. I think she is a scoring guard, that her defense has gotten better. She's long, she's big, she's smart, she's a great teammate. She definitely deserved to be on the all-conference team.
And Maya, just what do you think about that recognition, and even just hearing coach's comments on your performance this year?
I think it's great to have somebody have so much faith in you, and also having my team have faith in me. Just went out there, played basketball, and I had a great group of people to cheer me on along the way, and I just did what I could do.
And then, so when you get that recognition in a game like this, right? And how much does that put pressure on you to feel like that you have to be the one to deliver the points when maybe a day where they're tough to come by?
No, I never feel like there's really pressure on me. I mean, I have faith in my teammates and in myself to just go out there stress-free. We plan weeks ahead for these games, and we're ready when we come out.
And then just last one from you, Coach, as you look ahead maybe to off season and next year, what are some things that you need to do to get that postseason win and advance higher in the conference standings?
Well, we graduate Maria, Michael Buss, and Jada Moore. Those will be 2 players that obviously will be difficult to play, especially their leadership. I think that's been key. I think in terms of the offseason, our returning players, just development, keep getting better. Maya's a good example of that, where she started, where she is now, continue to get better. And then just from a recruiting standpoint, just finding more production offensively to help us get over this hump.
Atlantic, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Right.
I give these back to you.